and gentlemen, please welcome co-chairman of Disney Consumer Products and Interactive Media and President Disney Interactive, Jimmy Pitaro.
Good morning, everyone. It's great to be here at Hall D23. I want to begin by thanking all of you on behalf of the entire team at the Walt Disney Company and Disney Interactive. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being fans. And most importantly, thank you for making our stories an important part of your stories. There have been so many exciting things happening this weekend. Previews of theme park experiences, movies, television shows, and more. And I'm honored to be here on the final day of the Expo to give you a sneak peek into what the Disney Interactive team has in store. As I'm sure you'll agree, there has never been a better time to be a Disney fan, or a Marvel fan, a Pixar fan, and of course, a Star Wars fan. All those universes are rich with the stories and characters you know and love. And the team at Disney Interactive is working overtime to connect you with those stories in new and exciting ways. Our mission is to create incredible and immersive digital experiences that have Disney at their hearts and interactive at their cores. Whether it's on a mobile device, a gaming console, a computer screen, or even off-screen, our goal is to put you at the center of the action. And with the amazing storytelling canvas provided by the latest technologies, our team has more tools than ever before to do just that. And I'm incredibly excited that we have the most compelling slate of upcoming games. And while content is key, we're focused on new platforms and technologies that enable us to develop experiences we never would have dreamed possible just a few years before. As Walt Disney said, we keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. Today, we're excited to have you join us on that journey. We have an amazing lineup of developers, storytellers, and innovators who are going to take you through some of the most exciting projects we have in the pipeline. There'll be some never-before-seen footage and announcements. We have an exciting giveaway. And perhaps some special guests. We're going to start with an update on Kingdom Hearts. Next, we're going to hear from our mobile games group, who will be joined by Walt Disney Imagineering, and we're going to unveil a never-before-seen game that I know all of you Disney fans are going to love. We'll give you an update on Claymation, which is an innovative new experience that blends the digital and physical world to put you at the center of the action. After that, we're going to focus on Star Wars. Assuming we have some Star Wars fans in the audience, yes? You will not be disappointed, I promise you. And then we have the team from Bandai Namco, who is here to introduce you to Star Wars Battle Pod, which is an arcade experience like you've never seen before. And our friends at Electronic Arts will showcase the highly anticipated Star Wars. This new game is already off the charts, and we can't wait to show you what the team has been working on. And speaking of consoles, the PlayStation team will stop in with a special announcement. And trust me, you do not want to miss this. And then we'll give you an inside look at what's ahead for Disney Infinity. Now that game is just 2 weeks away from launch, and today we're going to make several exciting announcements and maybe give you something special to take home. All right, so let's get started. We're going to begin our presentation with Kingdom Hearts is an action role-playing game that invites players to travel to different Disney universes based on films like Aladdin and The Nightmare Before Christmas. Since launching in 2002, the Kingdom Hearts series has sold more than 21 million copies, becoming a global phenomenon along the way. We're now working closely with Square Enix on Kingdom Hearts 3, which has been in development for more than 2 years, and it looks absolutely beautiful. To tell us more today, we have a very special guest. All the way from Japan, please welcome series executive producer Shinji Hashimoto of Barry Sports and K-Line.
Hello, everyone. D23 で皆さんと一緒にやれて大変嬉しく思っています。北野さんからおっしゃっていたように、本シリーズは世界中のファンの皆様に支えられて確固たる地位を築いたシリーズになりました。今年はさらに盛り上げていきますし、このフランチャイズについてエキサイティングなことをたくさん用意しております。
Hello everyone! Being here at D23 with all of you is an incredible honor. As Mr. Pitaro said, this series has been going strong thanks to the love and support from our fans all throughout the world. This year, we are gaining even more momentum, and there are many exciting things for the franchise ahead of us.
今日は皆様に特別な情報をお伝えしようと思います。喜んでいただけると嬉しいです。
Today, we have some special news for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it.
It only seemed like yesterday that we released the new trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3 and
So one of the things we were excited to show in that video were some of Sora's Keyblade transformations. I am very happy to say that all the Keyblades in the game are going to have special transformations, and each of them will be totally different from the next.
We're also delighted to see the positive reaction to the attraction flow attacks. And these are themed off some of our favorite attractions, and although they look like quick time events, they are all real-time attacks that you can activate after satisfying certain conditions.
So reading all the reactions online has been really fun, and I personally like merry-go-rounds, and I'm sure you do too. So I made sure that the development team in Japan will include one, but I guess we'll have to say if they do. Hashimoto-san, I believe you said you had some exciting news to share with everyone today.
そうなんです。D23 だから特別な発表をしないわけにいかないですよね。
Yes, that's right. It wouldn't be a D23 without a big announcement, right?
At E3, we received a really special message from Roy Conley, who produced the film Tangle. And as he said, that reveal was one of just the first many surprises. The creative collaboration between Square Enix and Walt Disney Animation Studios will bring. Isn't that right, Hashimoto-san?
その通りです。キングダムハーツ3にビッグヒーロー6をベースにして。
It's a fascinating world, especially takes many Japanese elements and incorporates them into the film. It's a relatively new film, just won an Academy Award, and is filled with state-of-the-art technology and action. So it was a perfect fit for Kingdom Hearts.
発表記念としてシリーズディレクターの野村哲也が皆様にお見せしたいと思っているプロジェクトのアートチームが描いたコンセプトアートを持ってまいりましたのでご覧ください。
To commemorate this special announcement, we brought a piece of concept art created by the team that series director Nomura Tetsuya wanted to share with all of you today.
もしキングダムハーツの敵が闇の力を使ってポータルに残されたオリジナルのベイマックスを操作できたらと面白いと思ったんです。
So the team thought it would be interesting if the antagonists in Kingdom Hearts were to use the powers of darkness to manipulate the original Baymax that was left behind in the portal.
You must be here because you sense my height and heart rate and came to find out. That's me just getting really excited here on the stage. And I'll say on a scale to 1 to 10, I'm excited about 11. Oh, so you're excited? I feel better now. At E3, we revealed a world based on Tangled, where we were fortunate enough to have a special message from Roy Conley, who produced the film. As you all probably know, Roy is also the producer of Big Hero 6. And he has another special message for everyone. Let's take a look.
Hello, Disney and Kingdom Hearts fans. It feels like just yesterday that we let the cat out of the bag and announced that Tangled would be featured in Kingdom Hearts 3. It is an honor for me today to announce to the world that now Big Hero 6 will also be featured in Kingdom Hearts 3. As you know, San Francisco is a great representation of two amazing cities, Tokyo and San Francisco. And now we have teams both in Japan and the United States working on another love letter to those two great cities. Big Hero 6 is such a special film for me. And we always made sure that each action sequence had a very special meaning. The themes in Kingdom Hearts and Big Hero 6 match very well. For instance, there's friendship, really important to both stories. And then, of course, light over darkness. The story will take place after the events of the film, after Hero and the gang have formed a heroic team. Not only will this allow us to explore all new adventures focused on great action, but we'll also get to see Baymax again. I hope you guys are as excited as we are. Thank you.
Well, what do you think, Baymax? A whole new adventure featuring our favorite team of heroes? Sounds pretty exciting, huh?
はい、ビッグヒーロー6の発表楽しんでいただきましたか？開発チームは世界中のファンの皆さんの期待を超える作品を作るべく努力しています。
We have many more surprises in Kingdom Hearts 3, but I hope you enjoyed the reveal of Big Hero 6 today. The development team is working hard to make sure this game meets and exceeds the expectations of our fans all throughout the world. And with that, we'd like to end our presentation. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your
Here, Max, I feel better in my chair. Let's go. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Hashimoto-san, and thank you to the entire team at Square Enix. So, millions of people play Disney games on their mobile devices every day. In fact, Frozen Freefall alone is played by more than 4 million people a day, tallying up more than 62 billion minutes of play since the game launched. That means you all have spent more time playing Frozen's mobile game than watching the movie in theaters, which is just astounding. It's because of you, our fans, that Disney has become one of the top publishers of mobile games in the world. And I couldn't be more excited about our slate. So let's take a look. Something for everyone. And today, we're unveiling a new mobile game never before shared outside the company. It's called Disney Magic Kingdoms, and it lets you experience our theme parks in a whole new way. To introduce you to the game, please welcome Disney Interactive Scott Humphreys and Executive Creative Director for Walt Disney Imagineering, Tom Morris.
Hey everyone. We are so excited to be here at D23. And because you're all the ultimate Disney fans, we wanted to give you an exclusive first look at a new mobile game that we've been working on. Every year, millions of people visit Disney parks all around the world. And so many of us, me included, wish that we could go every single day. So we thought about that, and we realized that mobile gaming gave us the perfect opportunity to bring a fun and engaging Disney Parks experience to fans anytime, anywhere. So we teamed up with Tom Morris, Executive Creative Director for Walt Disney Imagineering and leading mobile game publisher, Gameloft, to create a fun and authentic Disney Parks gaming experience for mobile devices everywhere.
Extremely excited to announce Disney Magic Kingdoms, a new mobile game that will allow you to build the Disney park of your dreams, starting, of course, with a castle, but then adding iconic attractions from actual Disney parks around the world, like Space Mountain, Haunted Mansion, and so many fan favorites.
That's right. So, Tom, you started working at Disneyland in the 1970s.
Oh, well, don't tell everybody that.
Sorry,
that's supposed to be a secret. That's a trade secret.
You know, it's only 8,000 of our closest friends, right?
Right, sure.
So you have been overseeing the creative development at innovative new ideas for Disney parks all around the world ever since. Can you tell us about some of your favorite projects or attractions that are featured in Disney Magic Kingdoms?
Well, sure. Of course, it's really hard to have a particular favorite, but I think one of the things that I'm most excited about is that we were able to include our own DNA into the project, adding all these really unique touches that differentiate the Disney theme park from everyone else. So you see it's these details, you know, like cobblestone streets and waterways and streams and rivers, all the elements that go into our placemaking. And this can be very challenging in a game environment because, you know, it's often overlooked. But working with you, Scott, and your team, you guys totally got it. It was absolutely fantastic. You delivered delivered it, and I think the fans will agree that really this game might just be the next best thing to actually visiting a Disney theme park.
That's so awesome to hear you say that, Tom. You know, we tried really hard to bring out that magic and wonder, that guest experience when they visited Disney Park. And can you talk a little bit about the pillars of inspiration that Disney Imagineers use when they're creating parks attractions and how those apply to us building the experiences in the game?
Well, definitely. It's actually more similar than you might think. You see, as Imagineers, one of our primary goals is to completely immerse you in a world where the guests become part of the story. So whether it's creating Radiator Springs racers in Cars Land or bringing classic stories to life in Fantasyland, we always want guests to have an experience that feels authentic and fun. So the same is true, of course, for Disney Magic Kingdoms. The game really is a magical, digital expression of the parks, plus some fun storytelling and surprises along the way.
That's right. As players are building their dream park, a unique story unfolds, and it's up to the player to unravel and thwart an evil plot carried out by Disney's most iconic villains.
That's true, but the heroes of the Magic Kingdom will always be there to lend a helping hand along the way.
Of course they will.
Of course, of course.
So now we wanted to give you an exclusive first look at the game in action. Thank you very much. Now let's shift gears to talk about a whole new way to play. And by play, I mean good old-fashioned run-around play, but updated with the latest technologies. Announced earlier this summer, Playmation is an active play experience unlike anything you've ever seen before. To tell us more, one of the innovators behind Playmation, Afsun Yazdian, is going to join us today. But first, let's take a look.
I believe that a person who has the right heart and the right mind and burns with a single purpose, that person can do anything. Give that person a team with the same beliefs and you can save the world. The Avengers need you.
Playmation Marvel's Avengers is coming soon. Visit Playmation.com with your parents to learn more.
Good morning, D23! It's incredible to be here today. That video has already been viewed millions of times, and we're delighted by the reactions from kids and families who can't wait to get their hands on this incredible new way to play. Today, we'll give you an inside look at the Playmation Marvel's Avengers experience and introduce the next generation of superhero gear that'll put the power and strength of the Avengers in both hands. But first, a bit of background on the vision behind Playmation. As a mom of two, almost three, I recognize how valuable it is for kids to stay active. When developing Playmation, we spoke with thousands of kids and families. Parents told us they were nostalgic about the way they played when they were kids. But they also believe technology is a crucial part of growing up today. Playmation is a system that is the best of both worlds. It's physical play for a digital generation. Here's how it works. Think back to your favorite childhood toy. Now imagine if that toy could play back with you, actually talk to you, react to your movements, and even bring other toys into the action. And imagine if it could put you at the center of your favorite story. For today's kids, that's now a reality. Now, of course, when it comes to something like this, the proof is in the play. We gave some prototypes to kids and let them go at it. Let's take a look.
Welcome to the team, Avenger. Ultron's forces are invading Earth. Activate armor. Prepare for battle.
Time for you to start moving.
I like that it's active. You have to like follow it around and it chases you.
The savage land sky is filled with pterodactyls. I'm detecting a life form. It's approaching us rapidly.
It feels like you're actually an Avenger and you're really on a mission.
You weren't Iron Man because you got to actually shoot with it.
These Hulk hands make you run faster, leap higher, and smash harder.
I was going through the city and I actually smashed through a glass building.
That sound means you've leveled up and have unlocked the secondary ability for your repulsor blaster. You are now powerful enough for a new challenge. You'll need 2 Avengers for this mission.
Is it an action figure mixed with like a video game?
Fighting together and fighting the enemy.
You've earned your place among Earth's mightiest heroes.
I love playing with my toys, but this really puts me in a situation.
Look, God! I defeated my greatest enemy.
Well done, Avenger.
I'd actually like it if every single video game was with your imagination.
I think the kids' reaction says it all. Claymation really lets kids feel like they are superheroes, joining the Avengers to battle against Ultron. And as you saw in the latest film, the battle against Ultron was a harsh reminder that there are threats in this universe that even the Avengers might not be able to handle alone. So Tony Stark and Bruce Banner created Avengers Laboratories, where they've been designing technologies that can harness the powers of the Avengers themselves. And they've started campaigning to recruit candidates with superhero potential to join them in the fight to save Earth. And that's how everyday kids and adults get superhero powers and join the Avengers from the moment you open the box. The Repulsor Gear Starter Pack, which hits shelves this October, allows you to feel the power of Iron Man in the palm of your hand, and includes the exclusive Captain America and Iron Skull smart figures. And for the first time today, we're excited to reveal new details of Gamma Gear, which harnesses the strength and size of everyone's favorite 7-foot superhero, the Incredible Hulk. The Gamma Gear Starter Pack comes with 2 Hulk hands, a power activator, and the exclusive Loki figure. Both the Repulsor and Gamma Gear are at the heart of the experience, and they have too many features to list right now, so I'm just going to point out a few. The Repulsor Gear has 3 primary attacks, including Iron Man's signature move, the palm cannon. The Gamma Gear can be used to pound enemies, slam the ground to create a shockwave, and as you run around and play, you level up. Your strength grows, allowing you to pick up increasingly larger objects like helicopters and tanks, and you can earn new combo moves to do even more damage. Both have an accelerometer, which tracks your movement as you go on missions narrated by Jarvis and members of the Avengers like Black Widow and Falcon. And the haptic feedback inside the gear makes you feel like you're actually there. So if the enemy scores an attack, you physically feel it. Let me tell you, when you put that gear on, it's like you become Iron Man or the Incredible Hulk. It's awesome. Claymation is a smart system of toys that interact not only with the kids who play with them, but also with each other, including another key piece of Avengers Lab technology, the power activator. This device brings Ultron's enemies into the battle. It can spawn over 50 enemies with different behaviors, as well as bring our smart figures to life. Now, all of these connected toys, and even a mobile robot called the Prowler Bot, take on the roles of heroes and villains, reacting to your movements and actions just like they would in the Marvel Universe. How and where the game is played is up to you. The system isn't tied to an internet connection and supports single and multiplayer action, allowing friends to join each other on missions, indoors and out, just like the Avengers. Now with each starter pack, you can go on over 25 adventures and become a stronger superhero. But that's not all. Your gear can also connect to the Avengers Net app through a simple Bluetooth connection. The app is Mission Control. It's your direct link to Avengers HQ. It's where you can get gear updates, mission briefings, and track your progress. It allows you to meet new characters and visualize the battlefields. You can also download new missions via the app before you're sent back out to play in the real world. If you think you've got what it takes to join the Avengers, schedule a superhero training session at your local Disney store or visit the Playmation booth here at D23 Expo. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Hapsun. So next, we're going to hear from our partner, Bandai Namco, who's created a truly spectacular Star Wars arcade experience. This game puts players in the driver's seat of some of the most immersive, arcade-style flight simulation ever developed. Today, Denny Chu from Bandai Namco is going to introduce us to Star Wars Battle Pod.
Star Wars Battle Pod is a new experience for the gaming universe, going back to our roots, so to speak, and developing this really exciting arcade unit.
I think every Star Wars fan dreams about stepping into the cockpit of one of our starfighters.
The story is based around a lot of classic moments of Star Wars.
It's a 1,200-pound machine. It's this massive cabinet.
It's a huge, beautiful screen that wraps around you. There's bass coming out behind your head.
Having air blast shoot up at you, having rumble in your chair.
The controls are tight. It's sort of like riding a Ferrari or something for the first time.
We wanted to make the best arcade experience ever.
Hello, D23! I'm Denny Chu from Bandai Namco Entertainment America, and I'm here to tell you all about Star Wars Battle Pod, the arcade game. Now, for those of you who have played it, you'll know there's nothing else quite like it. The special dome screen, along with the state-of-the-art graphics, animation, and sound, put you right in the pilot seat of the most iconic vehicles and action sequences in the Star Wars universe. In short, this game rocks on an intergalactic level. Now, if you haven't experienced Star Wars Battle Pod yet, we're actually going to take you through the game today. Now, with Star Wars Battle Pod, Bandai Namco is reinvigorating the video game experience, drawing players back into the arcades. The game delivers the feeling of flight and immersive excitement in a way you simply can't get at home. That is, until now. Today, we're really excited to unveil the Star Wars Battle Pod Premium Edition. And I'll let you in on a little secret. You're all the first people to see it outside of the dev team. And the best part, for those of you who are the ultimate Star Wars fans, the Star Wars Battle Pod Premium Edition is the ultimate Star Wars collector's item. I mean, can you imagine having one of these at home? Right? How do you like this thing? Let's check it out. Now on the inside, you'll see that we've got a 180-degree dome screen that takes up your entire field of vision. You'll be bathed in immersive surround sound. You'll sit in a premium leather seat, and then we have hydraulic seat actuators that actually rumble and move in response to what's happening on the screen. And lastly, owners will actually have their name in the credits and engraved on a special plaque on the inside of the Battle Pod. Now, the Star Wars Battle Pod comes in 2 different versions on the outside. This one here is the Rebel Alliance version. We also have a Darth Vader version. Lastly, the pod door simply acts as your gateway into the Star Wars universe. Now, just imagine boarding the Battle Pod and being transported to the most iconic battles in the Star Wars universe. Let's see it in action. So our pilot inside, CJ, is going to go ahead and start selecting the mission that he's going to play. Of course, the big dome screen's loading up. So we've got a variety of missions. He's going to choose Death Star 2. He's going to be piloting the Millennium Falcon. It's a great choice. So let's see what the old girl can do. So we're preparing to launch here, getting his mission parameters. Now as CJ's in that seat and he gives the signal to go with that throttle, he's actually getting pushed back by those hydraulic seat actuators. Now he's joining the battle group, activating the hyperdrive. And once he emerges, he's in the thick of battle. We've got the Death Star right in front of him, TIE fighters going by, Allied X-Wings, and of course Star Destroyers all over him. He's locking onto enemies. You can take them out individually. You can also take them out in combo form. It's an amazing experience, and in terms of visceral, just breathtaking gameplay, you just can't beat it because you're in there, and the seat's moving, you're surrounded by that sound. It's amazing. Now that's just a tiny bit of the excitement you'll experience playing Star Wars Battlefront. Now, let's take a look at an even closer look at the action and the exclusive features of the premium edition of the Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, thank you. Now after seeing all of this Star Wars action, I'm sure you're all looking forward to experiencing the intense action in a Star Wars Battle Pod for yourself. Now, you will be able to play the Star Wars Battle Pod Premium Edition at Dave & Buster's in Hollywood or at Round 1 in Santa Ana. We also have the Standard Edition here on the show floor at the Disney Interactive booth. Now, thank you once again for joining us today, and may the Force be with you all. Thank you.
All right, thanks again, Denny. Now, for most of us, having a full-size arcade-style flight simulator at home isn't really a possibility. But don't worry. As Yoda reminds us, size matters not. Yeah! Now, I would have loved to have done that in my true Yoda voice, but I failed miserably during rehearsals, so I nixed the whole thing. All right, so now I want to turn our attention to Star Wars Battlefront. This is one of the most highly anticipated games in the history of the Walt Disney Company. Battlefront is the first console title to launch as part of a multi-year partnership with Electronic Arts. A partnership that grants them unprecedented access to archives, talent, and technologies across our entire company. EA is a truly fantastic partner and shares our vision for a universe of Star Wars games that's more immersive, realistic, and exciting than ever. And the results have just been tremendous. Battlefront is a heart-stopping, photoreal Star Wars experience that is winning fans over around the world. Just last week at Gamescom, one of the largest game conferences in the world, Star Wars Battlefront took home more top awards than any other game, including Best Game, Most Wanted Consumer Game, Best PC Game, Best Online Multiplayer Game, and Best Console Game for PlayStation. Speaking of PlayStation, we'll hear a special announcement from Adam Boyes of PlayStation in just a moment. But before he joins us, Justin McCulley, General Manager of EA Star Wars, is going to take the stage to introduce us to Star Wars Battlefront.
the general manager of EA's Star Wars Games unit, I may have the greatest job in the world. Being able to combine my passion for Star Wars and love of gaming is simply a dream come true. Every day I'm working with our dev teams and thinking about how we can take this amazing universe and translate it into games that you can play. And it all starts this November with Star Wars Battlefront. This is a game being built by true fans, just like you and me, with a singular vision: to immerse you in your Star Wars battle fantasies. We want you to have that feeling you had when you played with those amazing toys as kids. Not only recreating your favorite battles from the films, but experiencing new moments never even imagined. We're doing this by focusing on three things: authenticity, technology, and fun. Now, hopefully you all agree with me that Star Wars Battlefront is an impressive looking game. And while a lot goes into helping achieve that look, there are two main reasons we've gotten there: our unprecedented access to the original source material through our partners at Lucasfilm, and the talented team at DICE, the studio making this incredible game. Lucasfilm has been an unbelievable partner. They've opened up their sacred archives to us so that we can recreate the props, vehicles, weapons, and characters from the original trilogy digitally in-game. Getting a chance to visit the Lucasfilm archives with the team was a truly incredible, unique experience. Seeing original Ralph McQuarrie concept art, breathtaking matte paintings, behind-the-scenes production Polaroids, full wardrobes and costumes, and the actual models of Star Wars ships from your childhood, words alone cannot describe the feeling. Having access to this great reference material allowed the world-class artists at DICE to bring you the game assets to the photorealistic state you see now. To recreate the iconic environments of Star Wars, not only did we scout locations from the original trilogy, we were also on site in Abu Dhabi during the filming of Star Wars The Force Awakens to capture the look and feel of the desert planet of Jakku. Even though our game is set in the original time period, the period and locations of the original trilogy, we've been able to work with Lucasfilm to develop a connection between Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars The Force Awakens by bringing you the Battle of Jakku DLC. The team is working on it now, and we're giving you a sneak peek here in this piece of concept art. Taking place in the aftermath of the Rebel victory in the Battle of Endor, players will experience the events that created this massive battle-scarred landscape of Jakku, shown in Star Wars The Force Awakens. It's pretty cool, huh? But what makes it even better? It's absolutely free. If you have Star Wars Battlefront, it will come out on December 8th. But if you pre-order Battlefront, you'll get it a week earlier on December 1st. As awesome as all of this is, at the end of the day, it really comes down to the gameplay experience. And that experience is centered on one thing: fun. The team is creating the game to allow you to live out a wide variety of battle fantasies. We have epic multiplayer modes for 40 players, like Walker Assault, inspired by the Battle of Hoth. We have more personal experiences in missions, where you and a friend can jump into the action and hold off waves of Imperial forces. We also give you the chance to fulfill the ultimate fantasy, becoming an iconic hero or villain in the Star Wars universe, like Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader. And of course, we have vehicles: speeder bikes, AT-STs, AT-ATs. And if you want to take to the skies, we have X-Wings, TIE Fighters, the Millennium Falcon, and more. And with that, let's take a look at Fighter Squadron, a 20-player multiplayer mode made exclusively for those who want to pilot some of the most iconic ships in the galaxy. This is just one of 9 multiplayer modes in Star Wars Battlefront. Thank you, and may the Force be with you.
Stay in attack formation. pretty much the best intro anyone could ever get. Now it sounds like there's a few of you that are Star Wars fans out there. Is this true? Like Star Wars we do, yes. Now we're very fortunate to be partnering with Lucasfilm, EA, and Disney Interactive to make PlayStation the definitive console destination for Star Wars video games. I'm thrilled to announce the Darth Vader-inspired PlayStation 4 system and DualShock 4 wireless controller coming this holiday as a bundle with either Star Wars Battlefront or Disney Infinity 3.0. Hello, John Drake. That is a beautiful looking. So in addition to the iconic imagery, there we go. Give it up for John Drake and his wife. Now, not only do we have this iconic Darth Vader imagery with the helmet and suit, the hardware also features this awesome Star Wars logo. It's basically etched around the entirety of him, as well as on the DualShock 4's touchpad. You'll see the Star Wars logo in there too, so it's pretty amazing. Now, these bundles just aren't about just beautiful hardware, of course. With the limited edition Star Wars Battlefront PlayStation 4 bundle, you get a copy of Star Wars Battlefront Deluxe Edition. And with the limited edition Disney Infinity 3.0 Star Wars PS4 bundle, you'll get the PlayStation exclusive Disney Infinity 3.0 Star Wars Edition hardware bundle kit, which includes a copy of the game, the Disney Infinity base, which you kind of need to play it, the Rise Against the Empire set pack, and of course, the Boba Fett figure, which is exclusive to PlayStation through the holiday. And don't forget, PlayStation also has the exclusive Infinity 3.0 Star Wars Saga bundle available on August 30th. Now, so PlayStation players get first access to Rise Against the Empire playset, featuring adventures from episodes 4 to 6, and exclusive early access to everyone's favorite bounty hunter. Which one is he? Boba Fett, that's right. I heard you in that. Now, these releases are the latest in a long history of great games from the Star Wars universe. And on that note, I'm excited to announce that both limited edition bundles will come with 4 classic Star Wars games making their debut on PlayStation 4. Super Star Wars, Racer Revenge, Jedi Starfighter, and Bounty Hunter. Now these fan favorite titles will be playable on PS4 with improved graphics, trophy support, and more, all downloadable from a voucher that comes inside the bundle. So whether you're hunting as Boba Fett in Infinity 3.0 or fighting on Hoth in Battlefront, PlayStation is the best place to play for Star Wars fans. Both of the Darth Vader-inspired bundles launch on November 17th, and pre-orders will be coming soon. Now, before I leave, I've got one more surprise. 2 very lucky fans have golden tickets underneath their seats, and they're going to get either the limited edition Battlefront or Disney Infinity 3.0 PS4 bundle. Put up your hand if you find one of these wonderful golden tickets. We got one right over here. Winner number 1, yes. Anyone else? Over here. Okay, we got one winner here. He's jumping around. We got another one over there. Somebody standing. The excitement is diving under chairs. I see people running a photo bomb here. Okay, we got one right here. Awesome. Yeah. And did we find a second one, guys? Right over there. Come on up. Awesome. Congratulations. Come on up, guys. Awesome. All right. Thanks, buddy. Come on, let's have a photo. All right. Awesome. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Okay, I am pretty confident that that new PlayStation is going to be on a lot of wish lists this holiday season, including my 12-year-old son who's in the audience somewhere, probably jumping out of his seat with excitement. Okay, we are going to close today's presentation with Disney Infinity 3.0. As I mentioned earlier, this game is only 2 weeks away from launch. and we're excited to give you a special glimpse into what the world can expect with this brand new experience. Thanks to your support, we have made Infinity a bigger, more imaginative universe than we ever expected. What began with the worlds of Disney and Pixar in 2013 expanded to include the Marvel Universe with 2.0. And this year, the stories and characters of Star Wars, past, present, and future, will join the platform. I'm proud to say that this year's edition raises the bar for content and quality beyond anything we've ever offered before. But what I'm most proud of is the amazing reception from the fans and the community that's been built around this amazing game. Now, two of our leaders from Infinity, John Blackburn and John Vignacchi, are going to take the stage and talk to you about this new game. But before they do, let's take a quick look.
There are stories waiting to be told, living inside each of us in endless combinations. Stories of loss and triumph, villains and heroes, destruction and creation. The time has come for you to tell those stories. The time has come to play.
Of just playing how you want to really kind of inspired us.
We've come up with a fantastic tool chest for creativity.
Disney Infinity. Disney Infinity. There's never been anything quite like it before.
Disney Infinity is moving forward with the second phase of their operation.
Anyone who's a fan of Disney and Marvel is going to be blown away by what's been created here.
I really love this game, and I think you boys would love it too.
They get to be their own narrator of whatever story they decide to create.
And I get to be part of their world.
Star Wars game. Marvel characters against Star Wars characters. That sounds pretty cool.
This year, we introduced Star Wars into Disney Infinity. We partnered very close with Lucasfilm to deliver an authentic and complete Star Wars experience. We've also worked with some really world-class development studios to help bring Star Wars to life in the game.
As game developers, it's a dream to be able to work on a Star Wars game, and we're honored that our game is the way that some younger fans will experience Star Wars for the first time. It was a huge responsibility, but we believe that our Disney Infinity 3.0 Star Wars playsets are the perfect way for generations of gamers to join forces and enjoy gaming together.
The Disney Infinity 3.0 this year features a huge roster of playable Star Wars characters spanning the entire Star Wars saga. If you're a fan of the animated series or even the films, chances are that you will see some of your favorite characters here in Disney Infinity 3.0.
So our starter pack releases in North America on August 30th. It's going to come with the Twilight of the Republic playset, the toy box, and of course, 2 figures, Anakin and Ahsoka.
And by the way, we were really proud of having Ahsoka as part of this because it was very important that we have strong female characters in the game for all the fans.
And you guys, Ahsoka is actually totally awesome. You guys are going to love playing with her. Now, for those of you that don't know, remember, there's 2 ways to play Disney Infinity. We've got our play sets, which are true to property experiences. They're about 6 to 8 hours in length. And then, of course, we've got our innovative toy box mode that lets you match up characters, create your own stories, download new stories, and share your creations with your friends online.
So far, we've announced 5 play sets for this year's version of Disney Infinity, with more on the way.
Our starter pack set, Twilight of the Republic, is based on the Clone Wars era of Star Wars. And today, for our D23 audience, we have the global debut of the Twilight of the Republic playset trailer. You guys want to check it out?
We are here on a mission of hope to end this destructive conflict.
I care nothing for your pathetic dream of peace. You won't stop me this time. Your fate has been sealed. Drop the gun, bounty hunter. We can do it! I will not be defeated!
We also want to show our second Star Wars playset, Rise Against the Empire. It is based on the original Star Wars trilogy. This playset features iconic moments from episodes 4 through 6. So for all of you who grew up with Star Wars like me, this is going to be the one that you want to play.
The Rise Against the Empire playset will take players on galaxy-spanning missions with legendary Jedi Luke Skywalker, Rebel Princess Leia, heroic smuggler Han Solo, and of course his trusty co-pilot Chewbacca to help defeat Darth Vader and overthrow the evil Galactic Empire. This playset emphasizes vehicles and exploration a whole ton, and we think you guys are going to love playing around with them.
Now, as cool as Star Wars is, let's not forget that Disney Infinity is a platform for all things Disney, which means experiencing our playset based on Pixar's latest new film, Inside Out. Game experience here is a puzzle platformer and a lot of fun to play together as a family.
It all takes place inside of Riley's mind, and after she inadvertently falls asleep while watching a scary movie. So players must help Riley's emotions, joy, anger, disgust, sadness, and fear, journey through imagination land, working together, using each other's unique skills to gather Riley's displaced memories before she wakes up.
But hey, Jimmy, let's not forget our favorite superheroes are also in this game too.
That's right, John. The Marvel superheroes will once again be a big part of Disney Infinity.
So we have already announced Marvel playsets this year and new Marvel characters for Disney Infinity 3.0.
And while we haven't shared any details about the content of the playset, today, for you guys at D23, we're proud to announce the official name of the playset.
So we're going to do that.
All right. 3, 2, 1, Marvel Battlegrounds! Marvel Battlegrounds will have the original story and will be the first Disney Infinity playset to feature 4-player simultaneous play.
We're also happy to announce that you'll be able to play with any of the Marvel characters that we have ever created inside this playset. We'll share more information about this playset later this fall, but for now I can tell you it will be unlike any other gameplay experience that you've ever had inside of Infinity, with a complete new style of play.
So the new Marvel playset drops this spring, but we're going to be releasing 2 new Marvel characters this November, Hulkbuster and Ultron. Yes. Both of these characters are playable inside of our Toy Box and also the Toy Box expansion games. And remember, they will be fully compatible with the Marvel Battlegrounds playset when it launches.
So let's take a look at this next world premiere video.
Ready to have some fun?
popular mode of play inside of Disney Infinity. It's an open-world creative sandbox with simple yet powerful tools that allow players to create their own experiences and memories.
This year, our team has enhanced the toy box even more. Let's start by looking at a completely new concept that we have in the toy box this year, which we're calling the Toy Box Hub. This is where every adventure begins, and we introduce players to all of the different types of gameplay styles inside of Infinity. There are 6 gameplay zones that uncover the breadth of the experience for the toy box. But we've also added 2 other major buildings that we're very happy with. The El Capitan Theater, as well as Flynn's Arcade.
The El Cap is our in-game access point for all of our community features. You can go inside, download and upload toy boxes, play featured toy boxes, and even watch the latest episode of Toy Box TV right from the game. Now, Flynn's Arcade, this is the home to our matchmaking toy box system. By interacting with an arcade cabinet, you can be instantly matched with 3 other players in online competitive toy box matches.
So there's a ton of online fun to be had this year. We've also added a ton of new virtual toys to this year's version of the toy box. To help fans explore these, we've added the Toy Dispenser. This new feature allows players to instantly access toys instead of having to unlock them through gameplay. Just step on one of the 4 color buttons and out pops a different type of virtual toy for you to experience.
Other new toys Infinity fans are gonna love? Okay, let's talk about Elsa's Ice Castle, Marshmallow, a Radio Disney music player, and Main Street USA storefronts and buildings. Now, remember guys, hold on. This is just a short list. There's over 5,000 virtual toys inside of the Toy Box mode, and we're really excited for you guys to play with them and discover what they all do in just a few short weeks.
Now, one of the coolest things about Disney Infinity is our partnership with the Parks and Resorts team. So today, we're proud to share a few of the integrations that we're working on with them. Last year, fans may remember that we unlocked the Toy Box version of It's a Small World when the Magic Band from Walt Disney World was placed on the Disney Infinity base. It was a pretty fun surprise for people.
Yeah, dude, this year, the Magic Band will unlock none other than the iconic partner statue of Walt and Mickey as seen in the center of our parks.
Well, we're not limiting the fun to players with the Magic Band. We've also included
Alice's Teacups,
Splash Mountain Log and Ride,
Main Street USA building sets,
the Big Thunder Mountain Ride,
Mickey's chocolate-covered ice cream and Minnie's cupcake trees,
and of course in the farming mode, a churro plant, because every element of the churros comes with ice.
Additionally, guys, we want to share an announcement with you about our partnership with the Disney Cruise Lines. Starting in late October, kids will be able to visit the very first Disney Infinity space on board the Disney Dream cruise ship. This new themed interactive space was designed by Imagineering and will feature Disney Infinity game kiosks and interactive experiences that you won't want to miss.
We're also having in-game unlockables for the Disney Cruise Line guests who own an Oceaneer band, including the Dream Ship toy, as well as others.
Yeah, and kids can play custom toy boxes created by our team, such as the Castaway Key toy box environment.
Great, thank you. All right. Now, as some of you may have heard, we hosted this year's Toy Box Summit here at the Disneyland Resort prior to the start of D23. We brought in top toy box artists from around the world. And these are our master builders, the players who are expert at building toy box designers, and they consistently build the best toy box levels to share with the community. We wanted to show you guys a quick video of the event to celebrate the amazing toy box artists that came, and we hope that many of you will come to join us here again next year. Let's take a look.
Thank you everyone so much for coming to this Disney Infinity Toy Box Summit. Round of applause for all you guys!
Each of your teams are going to be assigned a planet, and you're going to build a world inspired by that planet.
We're also going to be building a collaborative diamond celebration toy box to honor Disneyland's 60th anniversary.
You better bring it. You better bring your A game. It's on.
That should only take about 18 hours. I am beyond excited. 1, 2, 3. Bring it to it. All right.
The whole thing could fall apart at any time, but you know what? That's the excitement of it.
created some extremely cool levels that you can play right here at our booth at D23. So please swing by, check them out, and make sure to vote for your fan favorite.
Now we have one last very special thing to share with you all about the summit. As part of our development team's respect and admiration for these incredible Disney Infinity superfans, we sat down with all of these Toy Box Master artists and let them choose one classic Disney character to add to Disney Infinity, which we are going to reveal live right now here at D23.
All right, any guesses, anybody? Can't hear it. 1, 2, 3, it's Peter Pan!
Approximately 1 year from now, and will be labeled the Toy Box Artist Choice. And we will continue to let our top Toy Box artists choose a new character for us to create each year moving forward when we do our annual summit.
Okay, guys, but we also have new fan favorite characters that we're adding to the game this year, including Olaf, Mulan, Mickey, Minnie, Sam, Flynn, as well as Cora. So, but we've also got a few surprises for everyone here today. So, our first is that everyone in our audience today will be getting a Mickey Mouse figure. So, the cool thing is, this figure will be out in 2 weeks, but feel free to stop by our booth and check him out today.
Now guys, we got a series of really big announcements. Who wants to start with some new character reveals?
All right, so check it out. Here's your exclusive first look at Spot, who will be joining Disney Infinity roster this fall when Pixar's new film, The Good Dinosaur, launches in theaters on November 15th, 2015.
Yo, Joe Boo, I heard he's actually pretty powerful in the game, right?
So actually, one of the coolest things is he's probably the best character in taking down the Jedi. But you guys are just going to have to try it for yourself when he releases this November.
Now, inside of the film, there are impressive dinosaurs, and who doesn't want to be able to add dinosaurs to your toy box, right? Yeah! Guys, we're going to bring 4 new Good Dinosaur-themed power discs that will also be available in November. And these dinos are mounts inside of the game, and they're a ton of fun to play with.
Now, those aren't our only new figures, so let's make some noise, guys. Disney Animation Studios team to bring you Judy and Nick from the new film Zootopia. Judy Hopps is Zootopia's #1 and only buddy cop, and Nick Wilde is a fast-talking con artist fox. And they look great.
Yeah, absolutely. Now here's one for our hardcore Disney Infinity collectors in the room. We started working on Star Wars figures. We said to ourselves, these lightsabers gotta light up. Am I right?
Yeah. All right, so in the fall, we will be releasing a special line of Star Wars characters that will have lightsabers that do light up when placed on the Infinity base.
So we're calling these our light effects figures. They're intended for collectors and feature the same in-game functionality as a standard non-light up figure.
But yeah, JB, they're way infinitely cooler when they light up.
I agree, I'm not gonna lie. These are cool. Guys, the light effects figures will be available at retail stores this holiday. And now, I'd like to introduce you all to the ultimate surprise.
All right. If you're one of an ultimate Disney Infinity collector, you know that we reward our most hardcore fans when they have collected all the figures in the game. With every edition of Disney Infinity, we include a special ultimate unlock for players who own every character in the Hall of Heroes.
As you may remember, in Disney Infinity 1.0, the ultimate unlock was Luke's lightsaber. And in 2.0, it was Luke's land speeder. And this year, here at D23, we are proud to reveal the ultimate unlock inside of Disney Infinity 3.0. But to do so, I'd like to welcome back to stage a very, very special guest and a good friend of ours. From Square Enix, please welcome Hashimoto-san.
Hey, thank you for doing the honor. I think that's a pretty big hint here, but Hashimoto-san, you want to kind of go through what we practiced? All right, Jamie.
That's right, you guys. So the ultimate unlock this year, as you can see, is Sora's Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. Looks amazing, and it's a lot of fun to play in the game. Now, while we have Hashimoto-san on stage with us, we'd like to make one more fun announcement here for fans at D23. We promised everyone today that you would leave with a very, very special giveaway. Now, we've already told you that everyone in the audience will receive a Mickey Mouse figure, but we have an additional surprise. Our team worked closely with the amazing people at Square Enix to create a very special power disc exclusively for D23. Hashimoto-san, would you please do the honors in announcing it?
Okay. インフィニティの中のミッキーがキングダムハーツの王様ミッキーの衣装に変えることができます。
A costume change for Mickey Mouse will be there that will allow him to dress as King Mickey.
Everybody, so this power disc is exclusive to D23. It will never be released in stores. Only 5,000 of them were ever manufactured. The only way to get it is right here at D23.
Hashimoto-san and Carrie, thank you for coming out today. Let's give these guys a huge round of applause. All right, so to end this up, we're going to bring Jimmy back out on one stage and finish this out.
Good job, guys. Good job. It was a truly fantastic lineup. Congratulations.
Thanks. We've been working very hard on this.
Hear or see anything about the upcoming playset for The Force Awakens?
Yeah! So, we were thinking that since it's not coming out until December 18th with the film, we should probably maybe just hold it for a while.
Yeah, I get it. I know that's what you were thinking, but we have a fantastic audience here, and I'm assuming you all would love to hear something about The Force Awakens playset, correct?
Yeah! Now, I don't know if
we got him here! You guys want to see him?
Yeah.
See some characters! You guys ready? From Star Wars, The Force Awakens, please give a round of applause for Finn, played by John Boyega, as well as Rey, played by Daisy Ridley. Looks really great, guys. Congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we worked really, really hard, Jimmy, to make these characters as authentic as possible. And we even had actors from the film voice their roles for the Disney Infinity playset.
From the upcoming film Star Wars The Force Awakens, Daisy Ridley and John Boyega.
With us here today, and it's fun because you guys not only play these amazing characters in the film, but you also voice these characters inside of Disney Infinity. So, John, I know that you're a huge gamer. Can you tell us a little bit about what it was like to reprise your role?
This is crazy. I have an actual action figure. I'm on Disney 3.0. I'm so honored. This is amazing. My Toy Pots on 2.0 isn't as good. I'm still working on it. But I'm so honored to be a part of this, and it was a great experience voicing Finn.
Thanks, man. So, Daisy, what about you? What's it like for you to be a part of a video game and seeing your figure come to life as a toy and in the game?
Well, I'm not what you'd call a classic gamer, but I just played backstage, and even I, who is not that technological, I was like, oh my god, I can do it, and she runs and she fights and stuff. So it's really cool.
It was awesome. So, I know you had a chance to finally play the game and check it out backstage. Did you tell us anything about how it plays or what you thought?
I just want to know if Finn gets up to a level 20, because I'm out if he doesn't.
He's awesome at level 20. We've got a ton of special moves. In fact, I think the rifle that he has is the most powerful weapon in the game. So Daisy, how about you? How do you think Rey turned out?
I'd say I probably don't need the most powerful game in the thing because I am the badass.
You guys, these are actually two of the first figures that have ever been produced from The Force Awakens for Disney Infinity, and we'd love to give them to both of you as a special thanks for being here and everything you've done for Infinity.
You know what? No. Look, I can't accept. I think I'm going to give it to a special fan out here. Might as well.
That is so cool.
Vader gets Finn. Okay, gets Rey. And the sign.
All right, guys. All right, thank you, and a big thank you again to John and Daisy.